Hello YouTube, I'm FV Productions, and welcome back to another Forza tutorial. I haven't really made a video in a couple of weeks, but my last Forza videos have been doing quite well. I did one on a really good sleeper car in Forza Horizon 4, which you can check out, link in the description, and one on how to get money, and they've both been doing pretty dang good. So I'm going to keep playing some Forza and stuff, but I do have other videos coming up on some product reviews and stuff I want to do. Enough about that. Let's actually get into the tutorial we're doing today. So today, I mean, it might look like we're learning how to drift, but we're actually learning how to sell cars in Forza Horizon 4, and basically how to get the best odds at selling a car in Forza Horizon 4, what to look out for, basically general tips and tricks and stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to the festival. Whoa, 200 through the festival. Okay, let's slow it down here. Alright, I'm not going to say I'm the master at this, but I think I'm pretty okay at it, pretty good at getting my cars sold. Okay, so here's actually a really good starting point. Obviously, to sell your cars in Forza, you're going to want to go to the Forza Horizon Festival thing. You're going to want to scroll all the way over to Auction House, obviously. And obviously, to start an auction, you're going to want to go over to Start Auction, hit it, and then it shows all of your cars that you can sell. Basically, anything you want, you can put up for auction. Now, I'm going to start off by showing you cars that probably will not sell. If we go to my auctions, I have 9 cars that I've tried to sell that didn't sell, and I've kind of left them in here because I don't want to collect them again. Did not sell. Nissan Titan Warrior Concept Forza Edition. Looks like a nice car. A lot of people might want this. The problem is everyone already has this car, so no one's going to buy it. Now, all of these Porsche 911 Turbos, if you've seen my tutorial on how to get a lot of money, these are used in getting that money, and there's so many up for auction. No one really goes to the auction to get them. They're pretty cheap too. A lot of the cheaper cars, a lot of the time, aren't going to sell very easily, and if they do sell, they're not selling for a lot of money, so there's not really a whole lot of point in selling them. So, yeah, clearly these aren't going to sell, and this is just a Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. These are all, like, epic legendaries and stuff, but in a normal case, if this wasn't used in that specific money-grinding tutorial, this would be probably a good car to try to sell. And again, with a Forza Edition, but there's just so many of them out there now. Good cars to sell. Things that are kind of high in value. It's kind of hard to tell what's high in value. Things that will definitely sell, like this Vulcan Forza Edition. This is a very sought after car, you know. A lot of people are going to go into the auction house and buy them. So you can tell it's a Forza Edition car. Those will oftentimes sell pretty well, unless it's one of the junk ones that no one wants. Like the Titan or this transit van. No one buys this ever. I've tried to sell that like 3 times. No one bought it. Things, again, that are going to be hard to sell are like common cars. People aren't going to want that. Maybe some rare cars. You can put them up for auction and they might sell, but there's not a huge probability that they will. And if they do sell, they're not going to sell for a whole lot. So we'll start with a common car, and I'll show you how to auction off a common car. We'll try to auction off this random RSX Type S. Common car, 2002 Acura. You look at the CR, only 25,000. That's like how much it's worth, pretty much. If we go to the auction house and search for a car, we can see what other people are selling those cars for. So we'll go all the way to Acura. It's an RSX. So I do believe this is that car. As you guys can see, there's tons of them available over here, selling at the base price, 14,000 CR. So if you have any chance of actually selling that RSX, it's going to be at this low level of 14,000 CR, which is the lowest you can sell that car for. You might remember that, oh, it's actually worth 25,000. Usually you will sell your cars at a loss. You won't really make money on your cars if you buy them from the actual auto show. So if I bought this from the auto show for 25,000, there's no way I'm going to actually make my money back by selling it at auction. Even these Vulcan Forza Edition cars, like that's worth 1.7 million. You will not make your money back usually. So buying this car outright from the auto show is 1.7 million. Let's see how much that's worth. So we go to Aston Martin, the Vulcan Forza Edition, and we go and confirm it. We can see that they are selling for around 1.9, 2 million, sometimes lower though. Like this one, the buyout is only 1.1 million. So you can sometimes make a profit. Someone might buy this out for 2 million possibly, but there's a good chance that someone's probably going to buy it out for about 1.1 million. So again, you're making a loss, but that's okay. You just want to get your car sold. But these cars, as you can see, they have bids and people have already been bidding them, and people often outbid you. Here's an auction complete already. These cars will definitely sell very easily. Anything that's Forza Edition that's useful, like cars that are actually useful, will definitely sell. And again, you're probably trying to get rid of cars that aren't useful. They oftentimes won't sell. So enough kind of explaining how everything works. Let's actually go through selling one of the cars. I have a bunch of these Spitfires that I don't want. Those probably won't sell. Let's go for this common Subaru BRZ. So to auction it, obviously we have to go to the auction house, start an auction, go and find the car wherever it is. We want to auction the car. Again, it's a common, so we know the buyout price is going to have to be as low as possible. The auction length honestly doesn't matter a whole lot. But a lot of times, you know, do it before you go to bed. Do like 6 hours or something like that. And when you wake up, check it in the morning. In the buyout, again, it's a common, low as possible. Starting price, just leave it there. If people bid on it, they bid on it. But most of the time with these cars, people just buy them outright. Now, I really don't recommend auctions as the best way to make money in this game. I have a tutorial on how I prefer to make money on this game, and it's with a special race. Check it out with a link in the description below. But a lot of people think that actually auctioning cars off is the best way, and it really is not. Again, these epic, rare, and legendary cars have a better chance of selling. Like if I try to sell the Chiron, it's 100% probably going to sell. Some weird cars that probably will sell are very expensive cars that are still common, like this FXX 2005 Ferrari. It's a common, but it is worth $2.5 million. So that will probably sell. Again, it's not all about commons and legendaries. It's also about what the players actually find as valuable. So this common Mustang, everyone's got one of those. That's not going to sell. But something like, an Agera RS, people really want that. The Countach, a lot of people will buy those. RX-7s, that's a very popular car. I don't imagine you'd have much trouble selling that. There are weird cars that people will have a hard time selling, like this 300S, I just can't sell it at all. It's worth $6 million. It's a legendary. You think it should sell pretty easily. But honestly, who wants to drive this 1957 Maserati? The only reason people buy this car is so they can get the MC12. And don't forget, guys, that when you auction a car off, the skill points that you already have on that car are going to carry over to the next owner. So if I max out skill points on this RX-7, then auction it off, and someone buys it, they will also have those skill points maxed out. Since you can use skill points to actually get the MC12 from this 300S, no one's going to buy it. They're just going to buy it outright. It's very complicated, but again, you will just end up with a lot of junk cars in this game because you can't sell anything. And it's very hard to sell cars in this game. Just stick with some of the tips that I showed off in this video. If you want to make some money really quick, and again, I don't really recommend this as the best way to make money, try to sell a car that people actually want to buy, and try to sell something that isn't super common. 911 turbos, no one's going to buy those. No one's going to buy this Nissan Sentra, but someone is definitely going to buy this Gallardo, someone's going to buy the MC12, someone's going to buy the Agera RS, and no one's going to buy this Jeep. Kind of use common sense on a car that you would want. If it's something that you would want, you're probably not selling it, but it probably would sell in the auction house. So yeah, that's kind of the auction house summed up a little bit and explained a little bit. I really hope this little tutorial / help video helped you guys out a little bit. And maybe my next video will be on this very special Porsche. I'm going to say Porsche now because I got yelled at. Tune in next time to see this 959 does 270 miles an hour in second gear. And I'll show you guys that tune. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.